everyone, it's Claudia with Krazy Island Studios. I am coming to you from the couch again still. It is Sunday, and that means it is 5th day post-surgery, still recovering, not having any fun. I have to admit, it's not any fun. I feel like I'm turned crickety. I don't know. I can't tell. It's weird. It just got dark. I hope you can still see me. The sun just got covered by a cloud. So, from my couch on Sunday, no makeup. Yeah, sorry. This is what I look like. So I guess we're just going to have to get used to it because it seems to be happening more and more. But I don't bother. I don't bother to put on makeup to come visit you on the couch. What is that? Oh, it's a shiny light. Thought there was something on my couch. There's a weird little reflection right there. I don't know. So, I've been doing pretty good. I am suffering a little bit today. I had a little bit of a setback. Something happened yesterday that caused me to leap out of my chair and move around erratically for a few minutes. And I think I may have tugged on some of my little sore bits inside. So I'm sore today. I have some pain going on. Yeah, my incisions are feeling sore. I kind of feel everything today. So my insides, my tummy's just sore. So it is what it is. I'm taking my pain medicine, which who knows what it's going to cause me to say to y'all right now, because I took it. Can you tell? A little glassy-eyed. I feel like I look a little glassy-eyed. So if that's the case, it's because I'm taking my narcotics like I'm supposed to. But I've been trying not to, and I've been trying not to take too many, but it's hard to not take them. My husband tells me, take them, don't suffer, it's gonna be worse. But I'm tired of feeling a little out of it. These ones, they make me feel out of it. Little foggy, and so I don't love it. I thought recovering, great time to like catch up on some reading because I love to read and I haven't done a lot of reading because I'm mostly creating, and I kind of miss it. And so since I set up everything to create on the couch, I don't do as much reading in the evening when I'm hanging out because I'll sit and make something. So I thought it'd be a really good time to catch up on my reading, catch up on YouTube videos, which I have been doing because it doesn't take any brain power to watch them. It doesn't necessarily mean that I remember really well the things that I want to try. I should have a notebook. I have notepads because I've been taking notes like crazy because I feel like I can't remember anything right now. Hold on. I gotta change positions. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, you didn't want to watch like the long transition that it takes me to move from leaning one direction to the other with one foot tucked under me, or the other, excuse me. I got my ginger ale. I don't even have a fun cup. I just have my boring pink cup. I don't even have a fun cup. No. But I do have ice. Like ice. Ice is a luxury right now for me. That was really noisy drinking. I'm sorry. Yeah, ice is a luxury. My freezer has been having issues for the last month. So it kind of quit making ice and I'm waiting for parts at this point. So I have ice. I talked my husband into buying me a bag of ice so that I can have it for my ginger ale. And since I'm not feeling well, he gave in. He has to. Oh, we have company. You should see this face. Okay, I'm back again. My son walked through and he's like, "Are you recording me? Don't record me." You should see his face. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm interrupting." It's so funny. They're silly. And because I'm recording from the living room and it's Sunday and pretty much everybody's home, so they're just going to have to deal with me because I don't feel like going to my room. I'm going to get tired of just talking to you guys, like communicating and nobody else is talking so I get a break to just rest is going to wear me out. That's how bad I am. I feel pathetic like a big fat baby because like talking makes me tired. I don't love it. So the other night, friends of ours made us dinner. And I thought that was so sweet. She was going to make me dinner It was, let's see, surgery on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. So she's gonna bring it all over, and I felt really bad to have her like cook everything and then pack it all up and then bring it to my house and serve it and clean up and everything here. She would have done that, yes, but I felt really bad, and so I told my husband we're going there. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me for leaving the house while I'm recovering. I just couldn't. I felt so bad. Hold on. I need chapstick. I'm very dried out. I think I'm always dried out because of allergies, and chapstick is addicting. I swear they put something in here. They put something in here that makes you addicted to it. Okay. So, can't live without it. Can't. So, I did. I left the house in my pajamas and my slippers and my warm, snuggie hoodie that I have that's really, really toasty warm because I've been getting like really weirdly cold in strange times, and so I just snuggle up. But I did. I left the house. It's maybe an 8-minute drive to their house. I mean, they're not that far away, and I have a big comfy car, so I didn't have to like I have a Suburban, so we call it the Beast. It's got a step on the side, so I can get in pretty easy because with my hip problems, I would have trouble getting in anyways, and I had a lot of trouble getting in and out of our little car. So it wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. Dry. Oh, dry mouth. Medicine gives me dry mouth. I'm so sorry. I'll be making weird faces this whole video. I hope you can't hear all these noises that I can hear in my head. Or the slurping because, oh my gosh, I'm such a piglet. It's so quiet in here. You can like hear everything. So, yeah, so we went over there. And again, don't be mean to me because I got up and walked around and rode in the car while I was recovering. I know I'm supposed to be home sitting on my couch, but I feel bad. My friend had a brain tumor and she had cancer, brain cancer, and they did surgery, and then she did chemo and radiation for a year, and she's doing really good, but I want to say it's not even been a year since she stopped all of her chemo and stuff. So that stuff lives in your tissues for a very long time. Just because you stop chemo, you're not suddenly not sick anymore and feeling terrible and tired. She still has a lot of her own struggles, and she went way out of her way to make us this amazing dinner, and I felt really bad. Her husband has a really bad back. He is looking at having his third back surgery in a couple of weeks, and oh goodness, no, next week, third back surgery. So yeah, I felt bad to make them like load up everything. So I told him I could drag myself out. She was going through all the effort to make this amazing meal that I could, excuse me, ginger ale, baby burps. I could drag myself out and go see her. So I did. And it was nice. And it was easy because I just walked in the house and I sat in a chair and basically was waiting on hand and foot for a couple of hours, and then I dragged myself home and went to bed. So it wasn't so bad, and the food was so good. She made me like a mini Thanksgiving. Like mini Thanksgiving. It was amazing. She made turkey, like I guess at Costco you can buy turkey breasts already made. She made turkey breast in gravy, like she broke it up or cut it up and put it in the turkey gravy and served that over mashed potatoes. Just so y'all know, that is my favorite Thanksgiving leftover. It's almost better to me than Thanksgiving dinner, is getting to shred the turkey and put it in gravy and serve it over mashed potatoes. I don't know why I love it so much, but everybody else likes turkey sandwiches, like normal people like turkey sandwiches for leftovers. Me, it's turkey shredded up into the gravy, put over mashed potatoes. That is like my favorite Thanksgiving leftover. So that's what she made. She didn't know that, but that's what she made. And she made the most amazing sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. They're really yams because sweet potatoes are white and these were red. So yams, everybody calls them sweet potatoes, right? So good. Lots of butter and brown sugar and sliced up, not mashed up. And then she made green beans, and there was cranberry sauce and stuffing and olives, because how can you have Thanksgiving without black olives? It's such a weird thing here, like us Okie people. That's what we have. We have canned black olives, and that is like a staple on the Thanksgiving table. Okies, yeah. Um, was that everything? Mashed potatoes, rolls. It was so good. It was so good. Like it, I was. That was the most. I mean, because I didn't eat the day of surgery at all. The next day, a little bit. I ate. It was. I was glad to get some food in me. But that was like the first real like full size meal that I'd eaten since the surgery, and it was really good and really nice. And she sent all these leftovers home with us. So for the last 2 days, we haven't had to worry about food, which was great for me. So yeah, that's been nice. So it was well worth whatever trouble it was for me to get out and walk to my car and take the ride to her house. So that's like my big adventure. I did walk in and out of the grocery store with my husband the other night. Not last night, the night before. I know, I know. I should be sitting. I know this, and I should not be doing things, but I get so bored. And it's just riding in the car and walking a little. Well, I walk around my house because they say walking is good for you to not get pneumonia and not get blood clots after surgery, and just for the overall healing process. Like just laying there and doing absolutely nothing is not necessarily the best thing. Like I shouldn't be up like cleaning my house or picking up things or lifting or doing laundry or any, and I'm not doing any of that. No worries, okay? Because I know you guys have been so nice and some of you have been so concerned about me, but I'm not doing any of those things. I promise. I promise. The heaviest thing I've lifted is a bottle of ginger ale, and I actually Googled to make sure it was under 5 pounds. So I'm not doing any of those things that I ought not to. I did walk, and I did walk in the grocery store with my husband's company. Like he was there holding my hand and going really slow with me. But we needed to get some stuff because he was having some people over to help him work on a project in the garage, and I have to feed them. That's like part of the thing, is feeding them. So just to make it easier, we stopped and we got some big like French bread loaves to make big sub sandwiches. It's really simple and no effort whatsoever to throw a couple sandwiches together, and then they just slice them up. So that was, I had to go help him because I don't. He's not one of those domestic guys. He's not. He could make omelets like nobody's business, like the omelet king. But as far as cooking and stuff, I know he thinks he could do it really well, but he hasn't in a gazillion years because we'll have been together for we'll have been together for 20 years, married for 19 in May. So he hasn't cooked. He doesn't cook. So yeah, like he's not domestic. I mean, he might get the right stuff for a sandwich, like, but I actually worry about it. That's terrible. Sounds like he's totally incompetent. He's not. He's not. But I would be. He wanted me to come help him, and so we figured it out, and we got some stuff, and I didn't do a lot, and I'm gonna have company again, so I'm gonna put you guys on hold. Come on in. You like that? I just put you on hold. That's so funny. Like it's a phone call. I don't know. Yeah, interruption real quick. So everybody feels so uncomfortable. The light got so bad in here just now. I'm sorry. Clouds are going over the sun because it rained yesterday. But yeah, everybody feels so bad when they interrupt me. It's kind of silly. It's not that big a deal. I can always find something to talk about. Y'all have noticed because I can't seem to make a 15-minute chat. They're all half an hour, so I don't know. But yeah, so those were my two adventures. I left the house twice for very short trips. Do you hear my dog barking in the background? I'm sorry. She'll stop eventually. So that's like the most I've done. I've been really good until yesterday when I jumped, and it was just in reaction, and there was nothing, it's like one of those things you just can't help yourself. It's almost like if a spider crawls down your back, you will jump up and you will see every ninja dance move I have. So yeah, a little strained feeling it today. The light just got better. I don't know if my computer's reacting or if the light's actually changing. I don't know, but at least you can see me a little better now. So yeah, I am, other than those two things, I have been sitting here. I swear I'm getting bed sores. It seems like I'm just so tired of sitting and laying. I am bored completely to death. There's only so much walking around my property that I can do. I won't walk around outside without somebody because it's uneven and I'm clumsy anyways. It doesn't take me being like limited or surgeryed or medicated or any of those things to trip and fall on my face. So yeah, I'm not doing any of that. I keep looking to see if I'm getting more company. They all want to visit right now. So I do want to do some work. I was gonna do some creating on the couch. I didn't realize it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm already getting tired. And the lighting in my living room sucks, and I'm not about to go get all my lights. I got my husband to pull out my tripod because it's pretty heavy. The new one that I bought after the crash of my old one. Um, it's pretty thick and sturdy and heavy. It's actually a big light post for filming and with a big long boom. So it has to be heavy to hold itself so it doesn't topple over. So, excuse me, I didn't want to lift that or move it. It's awkward. It barely fits through doorways. So I had him set that up earlier and now I'm getting tired. I still want to make something. I just hope the light's going to hold up. We'll see. If not, maybe I'll work on it tomorrow. It's not like I'm getting off the couch anytime soon. I still have a few more days, it feels like, before I can really get up and get going. They said it'd probably be a couple weeks, a week to 2 weeks before I was back to feeling like my old self. So I'm hoping soon. It's 5 days. I'm like counting down. Like in 7 days, maybe I'll feel better. Right? Like that's only 2 away. I'm hoping. I'm just tired of being tired and not having energy and not getting to do anything because I swear sometimes sitting around doing nothing almost saps your energy as much as getting up and getting stuff done. Do any of you feel like that? Like you just need to do something to boost your energy? That's how I feel. So, couple things I was going to talk to you guys about. I have been getting a lot of friend requests from you folks on my Facebook, to my personal Facebook, which I mean isn't bad or anything. And I'm actually looking for opinions because historically, excuse me, historically, I have my friends and family, like my actual, I can't say actual, you guys are my actual friends, like, right? My actual friends. But my old friends, before my artsy friends, like people that I knew in high school and stuff, those kind of friends, people from my church, those kind of friends, and my family are all on my personal Facebook. And they're all, they're my friends on there. And some of them I'm not terribly close to. But isn't everybody's Facebook like that? You have people that you want to talk to all the time, or people who are close friends and family that you want to update with everything that's going on in your life. That's why I really got my Facebook, is because I have a lot of people who live out of town, family members that most of the time that's the only time that I see them, occasionally family reunion type thing, but that's how we know. I feel like Facebook's been great because it's boosted our relationship in a way that we actually feel like we know what's going on in each other's lives on a regular day-to-day basis, so I really like it. But historically I've kept that Facebook separate from all of you guys, my artsy friends, or yeah, my artsy friends, right? Whether you're artsy or just watching me artsy. Most of you guys are creative souls too. And I've kind of kept my art friends separate from, from my other friends. I don't know, in my Facebook world anyways. And not in my mind, y'all are my friends. I talk to y'all more than I do my friends. That I live around and stuff. I talk to you guys more most of the time. So this is my question. For those of you who maybe have, I have a fan page. It's Krazy Island Studios. It's a fan page. You can go there and like it and then get updates. But not all of them, because you have to do something, and I haven't figured out yet what it is, in your settings to make sure that you get all of my posts. If you know what that is, let me know. or give me a link to something that tells me how so I can post it on my page. I've seen a few people who've done them, and I wouldn't mind doing them to make sure that if you guys want to see what I have to say, that you actually get to see what I have to say on my fan page. It's like a business page as far as Facebook is concerned. And y'all can like me there. Anybody can like me and then follow me. You can message me there. You can't really post on my board. You can post, but it goes on posts for others, which kind of goes off to one side and then hangs out over there much smaller. It's not like right in the middle. Whereas if somebody on your personal timeline posts a photo or something to you, it goes right there in the front. And I like that. So, like I said, historically I've kept my family separate from my artsy family, which is you guys, by having y'all go to my fan page and then they're on my personal page. And then I also have our group, which is Crazy Island Family, which is a group of just, artistic people who follow me, that I have put together the group so that y'all could communicate with each other. Because I communicate with you, but y'all are such a great group of people, I wanted you to be able to communicate with each other. And you guys have been doing that, and it's been awesome. And if you're not a part or a member yet at Crazy Island Family, like, run over there. There'll be a link down below in the description box. Run over there and ask for an invitation, or get whatever. Ask to be part of the Crazy Island group. We let anybody in. We do, because we're not exclusive, but it is a closed group, so you have to get in. You have to ask to be a member, and then somebody will say yes, me or one of the other admins. Who, by the way, y'all are still doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Still doing a great job of helping me out with that page. So the group is going great, and I'm really happy with it. Y'all can post right in the center of the timeline your work. Everybody gets to communicate with each other. You're getting encouragement, feedback, tips. People are posting ideas or awesome sales. I like that. Like, oh, look, you can find these online at this price if you're looking for them. It's been great. So that's awesome. I'm loving that. So then my question is, I know that a lot of you, I know Shannon Green has just one Facebook page as far as I know, and she has everybody on there. She has me on there, and then she has her family and friends that are in her, I guess, real life, not her virtual life, on there too. So, because I'm finding that, like, I want to go look at some of your Facebook pages. You guys post stuff. I can't do that as my fan page. I have to do it on my personal level. A lot of you have sent me friend requests, and I have declined them all with a note begging for your understanding that I keep my family and my artsy family separate right now. But I'm finding that I'm waffling on that because I don't feel like on my fan page that there's a lot of communication between us. It's a place for me to post and you guys can comment, but that's like really as far as it goes. It's like a good place for me to post information that I want to get out to you, like when a new class comes up, when my new videos are up, what I'm working on today, those kind of things. Excuse my itchy nose. Those kind of things are great on the fan page, but I don't feel like there's a lot of sense of community or communication. So I'm waffling on accepting friend requests from my artsy friends on my personal Facebook, and I'm looking for opinions. So those are my options. Leave it how it is and just keep declining your friend requests and sending you to my fan page and my group, or add you all to my personal Facebook, and you'll get to see the things that I write to everybody, which, might include that, it's not going to be all artsy stuff. It's going to be my personal stuff, because that's where I tell my family members what's going on in my life. Like my daughter graduated high school, or, I don't know, anything and everything that I post. I had donuts for breakfast, whatever. It goes on there. So do y'all want to see all that stuff? Or should I just make another personal Facebook under a different name? It'll be similar. But make another personal Facebook and then friend request all of you guys, accept all of your friend requests, and then we could see each other's posts. Well, I can see yours anyways, because that's what I'm missing. That's what I feel like I miss. I'm missing out on you guys. So maybe I'm leaning towards that one. Make another Facebook personal page that would be for you guys. More interruptions. Okay, so hopefully the last interruption before I finish the video. So that's what I'm thinking. So help me out with that one, okay? So then what I want to work on. I want to work on this page. I want to show you guys. I feel really bad because I lost the video that it started from because I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how to transfer certain things from one computer to the other, and I lost a few bits and pieces, not a ton, but I lost a few bits and pieces of some videos that I started recording, and one of them was creating on the couch that I was working on. This is it. This is not finished and it's not good, okay? Be nice. Be nice. Oh, let's try tipping this down more. Okay, you don't need to see the top of my head. So this is what I was working on. What this is like very close to the beginning of my journal. This is a page that a long time ago I did using transfer paper and a magazine photo. And you put the transfer paper down, the magazine photo on top, and I just outlined the face and the features on the face very simply, just so I didn't have to worry about drawing the face. This is a huge, huge cheater way to do things. Magazine picture, transfer paper, and you can get the outline of the face. And then if you have the magazine picture around, you can use it to help you guide with your shading that you do later. So that's what this is. I prefer to draw all my own faces. I do. It's a little cheating. It's a little cheating. So, but if you can't draw a face, if you have no desire to learn how to draw a face, it's the way to go. I mean, if you want a face on your thing and you're never going to learn, you've chosen to never learn, because if you want to learn, you can. If you want to learn how, you can. But say you don't want to. If you don't want to learn, but you still want a face, there you go, magazine transfer. More interruption. That's okay, we're just going to talk through the interruption. So that's what I did here. Oh, look, there's the honey. See him? I see him. So he sees you. There he is waving in the background. He's so cute, isn't he? He's so cute. So yeah, magazine transfer. Bye, honey. So, and then I just painted it and shaded it over top of that. This bugs me. It's not good. It's not good, really. Why? I'll tell you why it bothers me. My daughter, she got it in a second. My artsy daughter, who's 13, she totally knew what was wrong with it in a second. She's like, the faces look realistic, and the hair is very cartoony. She's right. And so it's a little bothersome to me. Excuse me, that it's like that. I'll tell you what I used. I used some pencil shading and then my glazes, like I do on my face video. Pencil, and then obviously I used black for the paint. And then the hair is like titanium white and teal, and this one is like a dioxazine purple and no, this is white and turquoise. But this is dioxazine purple and titanium white, which makes it very opaque, which is why it looks very cartoony. And so it's just, they don't go together. The whole background here is just distress paint. There it is, in the dauber. I don't know where the camera is. Distress paint in the little daubers that I just rubbed all over to give the background a little color. So I'm waffling on what to do. I think I want to cartoony up the face a little bit, like change the face that's a little less realistic, to go with the hair, or just make it look like it's like real people in a completely out of control background, almost like they put their face through the hole you know, in those big boards that are painted that you see in amusement parks. So maybe it'll get that kind of look to it. Right now it looks very beauty magazine on this side, and then the rest is like all, yeah. So that's something that I started working on, and I'm sorry that I missed the beginning, but maybe I get to see how I fix my problem on this one. And then I wanted to do, yeah, I'm way turned down, there we go. Then I wanted to do like a sketchy, doodly flowers. Gina Aaron's, I just watched her page 5? Page 5 in our Hannah Montana books. That woman is, you are blowing me out of the water, lady. Blowing me out of the water. Because I'm on page 3. I need to do page 4. But it's not going to happen yet because I'm getting tired just talking to you guys. So I don't know if I'm going to get into the studio for a few more days still. But she's been doing doodly flowers, and I've been seeing doodly flowers in a couple other places, and doodly flowers are like one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things. So I think I want to do a doodly flowers page, but I'm not 100% sure. And I got that Joanne Sharp's book, The Art of Whimsical Lettering by Joanne Sharp. Good book. If you want to like your handwriting better, learn how to do your own lettering, it's kind of cool because a lot of it's based on your own handwriting and learning to like it. Like, I like my handwriting. It's just fine. I have worked long enough to make handwriting that I think is okay. And I love that her lettering builds on your own handwriting. That way it's not so hard to create, like you're trying to go completely against the grain, but it makes it better, more fun. So good idea. She's great ideas in that book. I definitely recommend it. So I might work. I have my Strathmore visual journal. It doesn't have the cover on it anymore. I don't even know what kind of paper it has in it. It's so old. I'm banging into things. I haven't worked much in this. It's got one page done, one layout. I have like this is how bad it is. I skipped a few pages, and I'm not 100% sure why. I put some color on the page. That's all I've done. I did this layout. It's of my daughter, pictures. It's like one of my very first journal pages. It's not very good. I was trying to incorporate photos, and they're in there fine, but I don't know. It's just not a very good page. I didn't do good color coordinating, like this purple and this greenish yellow. These look just yucky together, this way or that purple. I don't know. It's just not pretty. And then I have a couple pages with just paint spread on them, just to get paint on a background. And then I don't love them either. So that's it. Like, literally, I stopped because this journal didn't make me happy. But it actually has really good paper. Oh, I lied. I have one more thing. I have a butterfly. Ooh, I hit myself in the face with it. I have a butterfly, and I'm probably going to, I can't hold the book up, probably going to keep the butterfly and paint something around it in the background, because the butterfly's not bad. It can use a little help. And then obviously is testing some things out over here to see how they react to this paper. Let's see what else. Oh, I have a drawing of a girl that I like. I actually like the drawing, so I'm sure I will journal her at some point. But I never really use this journal, and that's terrible. Like, it's just a big fat wasted journal. I will probably tear out the pages that I hate in the front. I will save the ones with the pictures of my daughter on them, just because they have pictures of her. And then I think I'm going to try using this on the couch. I like the fact that it can be folded back and I can work on one page. It might work better for the size of my table. That's all I'm thinking. So I might do some doodly flower art journal page. In that one, I have been looking at just different pictures of different people doodling their flowers, and I want to do it. It will not be anything fancy like Zentangles or the fancy doodles that some of you do. Sarah, fancy doodles that blow my mind. I can't even wrap my head around it. I have no patience for that. My kind of doodling is more like you really quick sketch a little daisy, and then you do it again, and then you do it again in the same place, so it gets like multiple layers, and that's a fancy doodle in my world. It is. It's terrible. Terrible. I have no patience for that stuff. None. It enthralls me. I love to stare at them. Loved my friend Sarah. She does some amazing doodles, and there's been a couple of others that have been in the Krazy Island family page, and they do some amazing doodles. I can't remember your name right now, sweetie. I love your stuff. You did your brain. your brain, a doodle of her brain, and it is. Oh, I wish my brain looked like that. It's incredible, incredible the stuff that you guys are able to do that I can't do, and I will never be able to. So that's just because I will never have that kind of patience. I could learn how to do it, but I do not have the patience to do so. I don't. So that's all I got for today because I've been talking a really long time in little bits and pieces, and I still need to try and get this edited out. And I was going to do some art today, but it is now like 4:40, and I'm tired, and I'm going to have to help my daughter's cooking dinner. My 13-year-old's cooking dinner, so I'm going to have to go sit on a stool in there and direct her just a little bit, just a little. But she's going to take care of it. Once I get her started, I'm going to come sit down and let her bring me a plate. That'll be fun. So I hope you all are doing great and having a good weekend. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss anything. And make sure to click the thumbs up for me. Like my video. Give me some tips on how you feel about the whole YouTube thing. And give me some ideas because I would love to hear what you guys think about it before I make my decision. And then I'll let you know what that decision is. Check me out. I do have my post office boxes available. I'll be checking my post office on Tuesday. I'm on that side of town, so I'll be checking it then. I hope there's some more postcards. If you haven't sent me a postcard, please send me a postcard. I want to see how far away I can get a postcard from. And I want to see all of them from close up too. I love that. I think it's so much fun. I want to make like a little postcard collection from all of my Krazy Island family members. You guys are awesome. So send me a postcard. My P.O. box is down there. If you wouldn't mind, please. Anything you want to, you can send me letters or whatever, and I will be happy to read your letters or see your art or whatever you want to send me to take a look at. Not like, send me stuff. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. I'm not begging for stuff. I just like getting mail. Who doesn't like getting mail? Like we email now. We don't write personal letters and stuff. And I'm fine with commenting, but if you are a letter writer or something like that, my daughter's making crazy, crazy faces at me and dancing on the other side of the camera where you can't see. It's not fair. She should come behind me and do it for you. But she's not going to do that. She's going to sit over there and make faces at me while I try to sign off so that I am distracted because that's the kind of kid I got. And I don't know. She may just be on her own to help make dinner, and I won't help her at all.
You're the one who has to eat it.
Oh, she makes a good point. I am the one who has to eat it. Maybe I'll help her. So, anyways, yeah, send me a postcard. That's all I'm asking for, postcard. And then, what else? I'm so lost. Yeah, like me on Facebook. Join the Krazy Island family group if you haven't. Post some pictures of your art. Check out what other people are making, and it's so awesome there. It's a safe place. It's a safe place to post your art. She's being ridiculous. I'm going to throw something at her. She's being horrible. So if I could turn the camera around fast enough and catch her, but it's like the whole computer, it's not going to happen. She's not going to do it for you. So I have no idea. Every place that you might want to find me online is down below in the description box. You can click the links. Check out my Instagram, Twitter, all those good things. Anyways, I'm going to go now and take another pain pill. And hopefully get some food in me and finish relaxing for the day. So I will see y'all later. Bye.